Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in for this special edition of Unsolved Mystery. Strictly Sega of America takes a look at Area 51. Join me as I take an in-depth look of the secret military base that the government doesn't want you to know about. Just what exactly goes on in the secret military base that the government barely acknowledges that exists. Although I can't say for certain what's going on, my identity has been withheld, but I will bring you the truth, known as Area 51. UFOs, aliens, secret weapons, what exactly is it that they're keeping from us? The truth is in there, and join me as I take you into Area 51.
Although I can't say for certain what really goes on in the military base, whether or not there's really actual aliens or UFOs, all I really do know is it's a restricted area, and if you were probably to try to sneak onto the base, more than likely you'd be killed. In addition to that, there's also a Area 51 game that was released in the arcade, PlayStation, PC, Sega Saturn, and also the Tiger Electronics, which I was thinking about picking this game up, but never did. Wish I would have really picked it up. The big thing about this game was it was a big arcade hit. People were playing this left and right. I can't even imagine how much money I spent on this game. In addition to that, secret power-up levels, and of course places where you could rack your score up and just max your score out as far as you want. By accessing these secret rooms, you can pretty much just shoot the hell out of everything and rack up your score as high as you possibly can. In the beginning, you got an opportunity to either play from the beginning of the game or wrap just ahead just a little bit, not too much though. One of my favorite things to do is just play this game from the beginning because this game is not in fact very long. This game can be beaten in about, 20 minutes? So, not a whole lot of replay value other than if you're going to just try to max out your score. The guide tells you to stay low. My advice is to shoot, 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 and reload. The best things about this game is there are secret areas, secret rooms where you can just pretty much max out your scores. Just shoot, 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 and shoot. And of course watch out for your other guys standing around the screen like idiots. So shoot, 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 and rack up your score. I find this particularly hard. You can see me shooting, and I'm getting so tired of just shooting. Wish the gun had an auto function. One of my guns does. What am I talking about? I'm using the original Sega Saturn stunner, and pretty much it's really good for this game. Don't try to play this game without a light gun because it's very unenjoyable without a light gun. In addition to your gun, you can gain grenades, shotgun, and of course machine gun, and additional clips which make your clips longer, and it really helps out. In addition to that, you also get to see how many kills, streaks, shots, total damage you've done, and your score. My score is pretty high in terms of I just pretty much shot everything on the screen that I was supposed to, with the exception of my comrades, of course. And I don't know how that guy did that without flipping the vehicle over, but pretty cool. For the most part, this game is pretty challenging, but once you beat it, you pretty much know where all the guys are going to pop up, and after playing it time after time, you can pretty much master this game, and it really doesn't, it's one of those games where after a while it gets boring, but it's a classic. Aliens don't actually show up till you get to the office level, and I believe that's that guy that picked us up in the Jeep. I guess he's dead now. But this is a particularly fun game in terms if you have a light gun, you have a buddy, or you're playing the game with two light guns, which I like to do on occasion. The graphics are pretty good, the gameplay is fun with the light gun. The music's really good for this game. The only thing I don't like about this game, of course, it's too short. But if you get an opportunity to really purchase this game for a really good cheap price, I would definitely say add this to your Sega Saturn collection. You can't go wrong with picking up Area 51 if you're a big fan of light gun games. As far as I'm concerned, this is definitely one I'm keeping in my collection. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Make sure to join me next time as I take a look at the unofficial sequel, as it's called, Maximum Force, which is pretty much the same thing, and instead of aliens though, it's terrorists. This boss battle right here though, I gotta say, is very disappointing. It's just a bunch of aliens coming out trying to kill you, and you just gotta blast the ship. That's it. Well, at least they got it right in the next Area 51, Area 51 Site 4, which unfortunately was not released for any home consoles, which, damn, that sucks. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in for this episode of Strictly Saturn. We hope to see you next time. And just another word of advice, stay out of Area 51. It is one crazy ass place.